Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Oxygen Not Included Strategy and Tactics, Episode 8. So, in our last episode, we had a few items we were setting up here. We were getting our CO2 pit set up here, as we've got ourselves a little bit of a relocation for our general food stores. Now I noticed that there were some germs on our food stores. Not anymore at the moment, but this could have been caused by a couple of things. Some food poisoning germs in the air. Yeah, that's going to happen down here in the sewer. Not terribly good. If we get one of those germ-resistant dupes, I might make it so that they're the only ones allowed in the sewer, so they don't really care about breathing in all those germs and whatnot. What do we got down here? Yeah, no, I know. We're still working on it. We're still working on it. Temporary setbacks, but I don't think this is going to be like a massive outbreak that will kill the colony here. Not like the Outbreak trailer that the game put out a while ago, which is my favorite of the trailers. Sorry, Larissa. Now, please start ripping up all these pipes. Excellent. Okay, what did we just got, hang on. I need to remind myself. Oops! Oh! I haven't been doing all these. I haven't been officially activating, our achievements here. So we got outdoor renovations, bed and bath, royal flush. This is not like an all achievements run here. We are not going to be going after every single one. Oh yeah, I already got those. So, let us go back to our research tree. Let's see here. Now, part of me kind of wants to get into a little bit of automation here. There's some interesting stuff that you can do with automation. And of course, I get the hiccups as soon as I start recording. But no, I think actually before we get distracted with too many more shiny things, because there's a lot of things to be distracted with, I think it is time for us to get our ranch on. I mean, we are the badass Lasso, and we just had a dupe, Hiko specifically, skill up enough to be able to start ranching. So let's do that. Now, the thing that we did get here, I believe would be, furniture, park sign. So now we can denote this area as a park. We've got our requisite 4 natural plants here, and putting the sign up here will cause this whole room to be considered a park, and thus give our dupes a hefty morale bonus. Alright, yeah, everyone's just slowly making their way through here. We could also deconstruct these 2. And actually, yeah, we can deconstruct that food bin. Because, yeah, I mean, that stuff's sitting in the carbon dioxide anyway. Sort of anyway. Yeah, it's not as messy when you're deconstructing gas pipes, especially if it's just carbon dioxide that's wafting around here. All right, so now this room is considered a nature reserve. Now, there's two different flavors of park here. You got park, which needs only 2 wild plants. Nature reserve has 4. We have the 4. We're getting the maximum thing. And look at that effect. Plus 6 morale bonus. Now, the way you get the morale bonus here is you get the... you basically have to go into that area in order to get that. So Larissa's going to be obtaining and benefiting from that bonus because she is now inside that room. All right, what we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and put down a ration box down here. Yes, I do know you can put 2 unpowered fridges to hold a little bit more food, but the setup I have in mind isn't going to depend on raw storage here. So we just need something to basically tell them, hey, bring all that food and all the food that you've been harvesting over to here. That will be the new chow place for you. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. We've got all these bottles of water here. That's just kind of mucking up the joint. So we were going to get a bottle emptier. Yeah, we can stick it right here. And, well, if this hatch drowns, then they drown. We'll go fetch the meat and cook it. Yeah, they're going to drown. All right, well, we'll fetch the meat. And then seal it back off. I'm not letting a perfectly good hatch go to waste here. We'll once he dies and we fetch that from there. Yeah, let's put you up to a 6, just so that we knowingly get the stuff going in there sooner rather than later. See that? Sterile atmosphere. There's enough CO2 in that little tiny pit to preserve all of the food down there. So we're doing just fine. Might as well knock that thing down there and harvest up the useful stuff before I seal this back off. I also might as well replace this stuff with proper tiles. Alright, Bristol berries. Picking up some sandstone from there, just tidying the place up. Okay, let's see here. So, we got an attribute increase. No skill points, though. But yeah, look at Larissa here. Morale 11. 6 from the nature reserve, 2 from the washroom, 2 from interested skills learned, 1 from the barracks, 1 from a thing, and 1 from just being a duplicate. So yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, let's I think one thing we should focus on at the moment is doing a little tidying up. I think it is high time we do a little bit of tidying up. So I think, actually, yeah, right here, a nice central location for one would be a good idea. And there's 2 main spots that I want to focus on tidying up. One is our nature preserve, because our dupes are going to actually be eating in there and spending some time in there. And 2 is the bedroom, which actually they've done a good job cleaning up the place. They've done a good job cleaning up the place. The bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. That's later in the series. But this boss does like these dupes, unlike MST3K. Right then, sweep only everything. So basically, that's just saying only bring stuff in there if I denote it to be swept. Like, for example, this stuff. Not the plants, just the stuff there, so it's not sitting there. We might as well also sweep the sweep this area because people run across it constantly. I'm not worried about making the sewer area all purdy, but I am interested in extending it. Also, another little bit of tech that I had in mind here. Just in terms of just playing with some of the designs here, we're gonna build a few of these things down here. First off, a ladder just so people can get. Although not down here. Actually, yeah. Let's. Yeah, that should be all right. What I'm going to actually do down here is I'm actually going to leave this central area and let it be my proper CO2 pit, so I don't actually need to purify all the CO2 down here. One thing I do want to do, however, is get the CO2 out of my thing, because I want the air down here to be nothing but poo gas. So I think the smart idea would be to take our 1 oxyfern and migrate it. Now, so we're not carrying water in and out these longer distances here, I think it would be useful to put in our hydroponic farm down here. Now we don't want the polluted water flowing onto it. So what we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct this little space right here. And actually we can deconstruct that little space too. That little thing. And hey, handy that. We got our water pipes here. There's plenty of water in here to last. And so, yeah, we don't need to worry about the clean water or the dirty water getting into the clean. This is just a single pipe, getting itself piped over here. All right, we are going to uproot you, please. We'll just replace that with another mealwood. Oh yeah, and this thing can be told to do all the regular water. Then we can deconstruct it. Alright, there's the oxyfern seed. So we will put you over here. Same principle applies. Down and to the right is where that should go. And then you, my friend, will just be one of our mealwoods. We could probably do mealwoods along the bottom here now, but I'll keep this up here just to keep it consistent. Yes, I know. Alright, thank you guys. Although, yeah, bedtime has interrupted all that and what have you. Thank you, Jetstream. Noel Image. Oh yeah, I never gave Noel Image his hat. Noel Image. What, so I gave you improved carrying. So we might as well give you your carrier hat. Oh, you didn't even bother needing to go to the printing pod. I thought the printing pod was what gave you the hat. No, yeah, it needs a delivery of dirt. But then it'll be all hunky-dory. Nope, and there goes bedtime. Jetstream, did you just run by there and not wash your hands? Are you the... Okay, no, you didn't actually pick up... You didn't get anything germy on you. Alright, just making sure, man. Just making sure. Alright, so here comes the beauty of this particular solution. So here we got our early risers, Hiko and Thibaut, doing their duty, getting their hands washed. So what is the thing that they do immediately after going to the bathroom? Well, they gotta go eat. Well, now they have found themselves into the nature reserve. Just the simple act of going to get their food draws them into the nature reserve, and they get their daily dose of +6 morale. So that is the beauty of the solution, is that there's normally no job. You can't program a dupe's priority to say, like, at this, or on their schedule, like, at this day, specifically go to the nature reserve. You can't tell them to. But they get the benefit from it if they happen to wander in there. So, designing your base to attract them into the nature reserve, like, for example, to get their food. It is physically impossible to not go into the nature reserve if you want to eat. So, hey, nothing like a nice little picnic there. Thank you, Hiko. Oh, this is disgusting, but wonderful. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay. New research, new dupes, new everything. I think we're in good shape here. Right then. Let's first off, let's start with our research here. Since we're going down the ranching thing here, we might as well finish it off, because this gives us incubators and critter traps. Ranching's all well and good, but animal control is what you really need to take it on home, and we might as well go all the way. We're not going to go to gourmet meal preparation. That's late game. But I want to get animal control, and then we can finish off our stuff towards the others. And let's go check out our new blueprint here. Okay. Well, look at that. +7 ranching. I do think that is a correct answer here. Researching, supplying, we've already got tons of people supplying, so yeah, +7 ranching. Oh yeah, I'm good with that. Uncultured's fine. It's not super strong, but it's harmless. Unconstructive, we've got plenty of builders. We don't need you doing building. So let us grab that, and let's go check my name in game patrons to see who is up next. I'm drawing them more or less randomly from my $10 patrons, although I am matching the gender of the dupe to the name gender, or at least I will be. It's been a bit of a sausage party. Sorry, ladies. But we'll make sure everybody gets in. And if you want to go check out my name in game, my Patreon, and get yourself name in game, there's still plenty of time in the series to get yourself on board and in this colony. All right, Cameron Salisbury is next. We're gonna stick with the first name basis here. So Cameron, welcome aboard. Now, Cameron, you are actually gonna be you're gonna get your brand new schedule here, because so far everyone else is all full up. Let's see. So things are a little bit further back. Well, first off, let's make a new schedule here. Boop. And what I want to avoid is just all right. So we've got 3 pips, 2 pips. But we also have to be mindful of Nathan here. Yeah, doing the one. Yeah, they're the 1 pip. So in that case, we would we'd actually push you a little bit further here, to where you're sleeping 1, 2, 3, and then downtime. So yes, you do get to start with downtime. Get to chillax for a bit. Actually, no, you don't get to chillax for a bit. I'm just going to keep you in the leading ladies group until a few hours pass. And then, oops. For your skills, Cameron, no, he is super interested in ranching, but you have to take farmer first. I'm actually, well, I'll give them the farming hat. But they're going to be getting the ranching hat as soon as they get that skill up. So yeah. As for your priorities, Cameron, I will allow you to farm, although you're not going to be farming at quite the same high priority as Hiko. But you are going to be maximum ranching, whereas Hiko is going to be, moderate ranching. And then everything else I will keep stock standard to the rest of things. Always good to have another farm hand to help keep the plants nice and harvested. Oh yeah, I should just keep this propped open for the moment. There's no reason to keep... because it's not like we have some hostile gases here that we need to keep at bay. Alright, our bristleberries bearing fruit. Excellent. Now, next thing that we're going to be doing here is we're not quite done with this little bit of efficiency here. We actually, what we could probably do, I need to wait for some automation before I take my next advanced steps with this whole build here. So I think we're actually going to get started setting up our first ranches. Now, one thing that we are waiting for here with bated breath are puffs. Puffs are what belong down here. But I do want to get my hatch farms on. And I think probably our best bet is this little section up here. Now what we want to do is we want to denote these as two different sections. Otherwise this turns into one gigantic room. And then if it gets too big, then you can't make it into a ranch. That's no bueno. That is no bueno. So what we're going to do to remedy that is we're going to deconstruct. We're going to say deconstruct buildings only, please. And we're going to deconstruct those two tiles. Hey, null image and jet stream. I know. But it's a sterile atmosphere now, so you don't need to worry about it anymore. Thank you, Jetstream. Yeah, they have a little bit further to take it to deliver it, but that's fine. Let's be completely honest, that's fine. Now, one other thing that we may want to consider doing, just to help our dupes out here just a little bit, I'm gonna get, because this isn't gonna wreck the bonus or anything like that, but there's just a little something to spiffy things up a little bit. I want to get. I want to get a light down here. Just a simple ceiling light. One, so that our dupes... I have a theory that the well-lit bonus actually applies to eating, so it makes them eat a little faster. They certainly like having the light, and it'll help this bristle blossom grow. So it pulls enough double duty, and I don't think that's going to wreck our nature bonus here. Nor is it going to go crazy in terms of power demands. Okay, these two things are done, so what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a pneumatic door. And we will hit O to rotate it. Yes, you can place doors sideways. This will separate these two doors out here, but if we open it, our dupes will be able to get in and out of the lower sewer here. So it works out nicely for our purposes. The other thing we can do here is we can start setting up our ranch. It's not going to be quite proper. We need a critter drop-off spot. See how this whole room is considered one gigantic room? That's why we need that door to sort of seal that off. And this is just going to be a temporary setup here, because this isn't a full-sized ranch yet. But I just want to make sure, I want to get the ball rolling on that. Alright, critter drop-off, critter feeder, right there. And yeah, we gotta wait for the next thing before we can get into the next things. The critter trap and what have you. I guess, you know what we can do? Here's what we can do. We can put a storage bin up here. Because we want to, well, actually, we might as well wait for the incubator. We might as well. Alright, our total kill calories is doing just fine. And we got our light going here. This does still consider, yep, it's still considered a nature reserve. So, yeah, that the light is not a form of industrial machinery here. And it shines a light down on pretty much everything, so that works out nicely. This body of water right here is gonna be slightly obnoxious. I'm thinking I want to just combine it into one mega thing. Actually, we might want to combine all three of these into one gigantic thing. That's gonna be that's gonna be a project. I want to get my stuff on here. Alright, so storage capacity, hatch, oh yeah, no, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna feed you guys, sandstone, and, yeah, sandstone. Oh, and sedimentary rock. We want to get you that. And let's see, what else? Hatchling. Sage hatch, because we're going to be having one of those. Polluted dirt. We're going to be feeding you poop. That's the reason. Feed you poop. All right. We have two idlers? We have two idlers. We need to start cracking the whip on a new project. So yeah, in our next episode, we'll be doing just that. I think we need to just get our ladder situation here. This is all going to get cleaned up. But yeah, we'll get our ladder situation, well, situated, and get the rest of that taken care of. And once we finish the rest of our tech, we can get our ranching online, or at least start it. I want to just get the ball rolling on it. It takes a while for it to ramp up. But starting it early will ensure that we'll be able to explode with it and stick to our namesake, the Badass Lasso. because ranching is going to be our thing. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.